Okay, so in the Google Classroom, I'd like us all to be looking at the Classwork tab. And in the Classwork tab, if you look on this upper left-hand side, you see the topics. So you can see types of energy, you can see properties of matter, and then some information. I want everybody to click on types of energy. And you'll see that the top item says types or complete types of energy proficiency scale. And so here's what that entails. First, we're going to update the scale. Then we're going to complete the reflection portion of it, which we'll go over in a moment. Once you have that done, you're going to print a copy and you're going to take it home and share your reflection and your scores with your parents. And then you'll return the scale back with a signature by Friday's deadline. So that's like the big picture. If we scroll down together, we've got to go a ways. We're going all the way back to number 8 in our types of energy. And number 8 is called Types of Energy Proficiency Scale. We've done this before where we updated a few items. Remember, there is a teacher copy and there's a student copy. So if you open up your student copy now, assuming you were here when we did this, you would have a few assignments already entered. And then you would have filled in your score portion by looking into Skyward and grabbing your scores from there. So now we can go back to the Google Classroom, and I want you to open up the teacher copy. And if you scroll down to the teacher copy, you should see the added assignments that I placed there. And so just like last time, all we did is we copied the new assignments. We went over to your copy, and then we pasted them in. And so when we say we're updating the scale, we're just going to add the rest of these assignments, and then you're going to look into Skyward to place your scores for them in the student score column. Now, the last thing is if you scroll to the last page is for your reflection. And so first, you're going to look at your data and your scores for the target, and you are going to make your claim. I believe that I am a 3 for this target, or I believe I'm a 2 for this target, or a 4 for this target. So you're going to come up with your claim. Then your evidence is kind of just what you're using to back it up along with your reasoning. One thing to note is whenever you see an S attached to an assignment, that just stands for summative, which means it's like a test or it's important. So the two heavily weighted things that you want to think about are your lab report poster and your energy summative assessment or your test. Those two should pull the most weight as you work through your reflection. And then the last row is just to identify a challenge or two and a success or two throughout the course of us learning about the types of energy. So when we say update the proficiency scale, that's what we mean. It's not.